Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is JT, better than ever. Sorry for the inconvenience before. I do the live stream of this title. It went out. I believe it's fixed. So we're gonna going in tonight. Thanks for joining. Subscribe and like to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Very much appreciated. Hold on, brother. Thanks for joining. I'm sorry about that inconvenience. Subscribe and like to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Let's get them likes and the views up. My past live streams and my videos, very much appreciated. Let's get them up. Also, hit that bell when I do my powerful live stream or video. Share this, please. Very much appreciated. Also, going to get in contact with me, my Facebook page, Jerry Thomas. Also, my Facebook page, all in caps, JT MVP, Thinking for Ourselves, all in caps. Also, my Twitter account, also in caps, at JT Blackman 43. At JT Blackman 44. I'm sorry. And last, lower caps, Instagram, The Underrated Darkness. Again, I'm glad you came, family. And we're going to discuss this tonight. Like I said before, that it was some technical difficulty hours ago. I believe I got it fixed, and I decided that we want to talk about this tonight. Very important, because the social media, and it's throughout the social media, and even especially on YouTube lately, there's quite a few people had those subliminal shots of certain people that they're supposed to. And at the same time, they don't look at their own lives. And they fail to realize that they need to look at themselves. They talk about their content. They talk about the channel. But they never look at themselves. So, to me, they become naysayers in the system. They become the unrighteous ones. Never take a look at themselves. And this is very, very dangerous, because there are some people that, especially who do not know the history, they follow that. And so we have to define, excuse me, fam, this tea is good. If I remember, give y'all the recipe for that towards the end of this live stream. But they don't take a look at themselves when they are righteous. But the rest of us who strive to be righteous, and we aren't perfect, we have flaws and everything, get it. Got it too. Everything goes for me too. You know, you got some people that they just want to yappity yap their mouth and don't know nothing. They want to cause confusion with other people. And the sad thing about it, this unrighteous that's really going on is really sticking. And it causes a border confusion of our people and the rest of humanity. And we have to have a closer look on it. Shout out to my brother, beautiful Miss Rice. Thanks for joining. My brother, as always, she stays asleep. Thank you so much for joining. And there are a lot of us want to be politically correct. When it comes to right or wrong, there's no such thing. Let me break it down to you, family. In the Bible, they talk about the broader road and the narrow road. You wonder why I brought that biblical concept. I'll tell you why. Welcome, Sheena Waller. Welcome, my sister. Thank you for coming. Now I'm gonna break it down to you, and I'm gonna elaborate on that. See, when you get these unrighteous people, and they not up discipline within themselves, they go here, they go there, they don't care. They don't even take themselves seriously. They don't even look at themselves to correct themselves to be righteous. They feel so much that they so much egotistical that the devil is blinding their lens. Let me say it again. They are so blinded that the devil clouded their lens. And you see, we keep on perfect this pattern. Because of their life is so miserable. In their life, they refuse to take the necessary steps to go to the narrow road. And I'm gonna get to the narrow road in the future. Just work with me, family. Just work with me here. See, I'm living proof. When I come in the YouTube family, I was a banger. I thought I did the right thing. All along, my lens was clear. I was in a border road. I was unrighteous. I was right here. It was nonstop. Till I got tired. And people took advantage of my loyalty, my convictions, and my morals that through God, that my parents, my late father and my mother still living, is still in me. So I see for what it is. And maybe y'all didn't hear the story, but I'm gonna tell you a little story, and I'm gonna roll with this. When I took my first exile, I was burnt out. I was used, abused, you name it. So I came back, get another try. Then my second exile I had to take because I was really burnt out. That's what the underrated darkness was born. It was born already, but I had to perfect it into righteousness because JT Blackness was boop. You know what I mean? And I blame myself because I put myself in the situation. And everything what I'm doing right now, I was doing that years ago. So I had to take responsibility because I hurt good people. And I was trying to be in this unrighteous, broader road. Let me say it again. I was tired to be on this broader road that leads me nowhere. And I had like maybe close to 200 subscribers. Pretty good. Well, banger, right? Because when I was JT Black, I did have some content. I did have some good content on it. Got searched for it. And when I start my second exile, when I come back my second exile, you know, I gained just about over 100 subscribers. I think about 16 subscribers. That's a comeback, right? That's the best comeback ever, right? Because I had to start from the bottom to reinvent myself. And now I'm going to the narrow road of discipline, repentance. That's why a lot, excuse me, that's why a lot of these unrighteous ones refuse to do. And I start structuring my life back again. I have a purpose. But it was a hard road to come back. That's why I start cooking. All along the way, John Doe gave me the name, Chef JT. But I perfected it though the way around it, JT. Where around it, Chef JT. Because I don't chef in the kitchen. I chef the information. Also, I be chefing up the comedy. I be doing my own original form. And at the same time, I got the Chocolate Soul Lounge. I created. Check that out. That's what you call original content. There are a lot of these unrighteous ones, I can say a lot, but few unrighteous ones who do not want to do that. So they are part of the system that the devil they play their hands in, and they think, oh, I keep on doing it. They want to hide from it, but you can never hide from it. If you definitely cannot hide from God, what makes you think you can hide from the devil? So the devil will take you, throw some nice things at you, throw some subliminal shots so you could throw it at this person, throw it at that person. But they ain't nothing stick. And you think, and then the ones that are unrighteous, and I'm talking about the unrighteous ones now, you think you could come at a person and you don't think the righteous ones can't, so, you know, they ain't gonna say nothing. They have every right to defend their existence. That's the righteous way to do. But nah, you're unrighteous ones. No, you can't do that. You don't have no right. Yes, sir, yes, we do. If you're not willing to put in the work to better yourself, no matter what status you in, you don't have nothing to say. Like Megadon had a live stream, I believe last night or yesterday, and he was talking about the system, about machines. And it's true, these people could become machines. And y'all failed, and the unrighteous ones, y'all fail to see that. Y'all fail to understand that instead of we work on our liberating ourselves first, and plus as a people collectively, you putting us back. And being righteous, that's the narrow path. That's discipline. That means you left from unrighteous and be on the narrow. So that means you got to be, like I said, you got to be disciplined. You got to be strong. You got to be survived to the finish. You have to understand that the devil now is going to come after you. After us. The ones who's willing to walk that righteous path. And that's when we could say on ourselves that we fighting against the system. Now, when I'm talking about fighting against the system, I ain't talking about we in the system, so we trying to perfect that to be righteousness and everything. I'm just talking about the worldly ways of us as a people. Sometimes, matter of fact, I say sometimes, all the time, when you pursue worldly ways, you go backwards. That means you're not going to have no good out of it. That means you're not growing as a person. That means you're not receiving the blessings that you're supposed to have. That's why you get crumbs, because you're dirty. You know good. And that's what the devil give you. You are working within the white supremacist policies and legislation, and you don't even have a goddamn clue that you're doing it. Because you're so much in the midst trying to hurt people and trying to portray something that you're not, like you're a gangster. I could say what I want. But all that time, you refuse to change within yourself. You refuse to take that hard path like I did and few others. You refuse to look in the mirror, unrighteous ones, to say, I ain't going to clean myself up. I need help. But see, when you try to strive with the real, you accept the uglies that you cause. You don't like yourself. The emotions come out. And then you want God to cleanse you, to strive to be better. It doesn't mean that you are the line, because the devil's going to come more after now because you rebuked them. That's what I had to do. The people that hurt me, I had to let them go. But who's laughing now? But you know, the devil up his tree. The devil, he have it in a certain form, but a different concept. We just have to understand how it works. So all along, these unrighteous ones go in the system. They want to handpick people to pick on. And then the unrighteous ones, they turn against the ones that have their back. Isn't that something, family? And even the ones, I'm talking about the youth, I'm knowing it happened in other sectors of sports media, no doubt about it. But we talking about YouTube now. And after that, they go to chat and just say certain things. And then you got other people, they know what the hell is going on. Excuse my language. They don't say nothing. But see, when you don't say nothing, that means you fall right in with the unrighteous ones. And you know what they're doing is wrong, but you're scared to correct it. You're scared to correct it. And then that call you a character hopper, but don't worry about it. We go, you know, me and the brother, we gonna do show about that very soon. So I'm not gonna touch on it. One of my concepts. We gonna touch on that. But get back to the system. It's bad enough that we got to work within this oppressed system, and we got this unrighteous ones in our community and brought out within the humanity is causing problems. And then I'm gonna tell you this, and it goes for me too. It definitely goes for me too. We gotta stop making excuses for them. We have to stop making excuses for these people who constantly causing harm to good people. They know what they're doing. They know, we know, excuse me, we know how they operate. We do. But some of us do not want to say nothing because we still want to be friends. But see, you have to understand one thing, family. If they come after the good one, what makes you think they're not going to come after you? That's what the devil had preserved, right? He had a little hooligans mosey all around the different chats of social media, cause a problem and act like ain't nothing happened. Like my brother Megadon, my colleague brother, machines. They don't understand that the boss that created this is the unrighteous one. They think that they working with them themselves. They think they doing the right thing, but they not. And at the same time, like I said about over 20 minutes ago, they want to be politically correct. There's no such thing politically correct if it's all about doing the right thing or doing the wrong thing. There's no in between. That is a sexy concept. Politically correct, yeah. It sounds good. It sounds professional. It sounds very smart or intelligent, but when it comes for the right or wrong, when you start disrespecting other people's existence, it's the right way to do it or the wrong way to do it. Now, and I'm telling you, you cannot feel that you could say anything about that person unless if you know the history. Let me say it again. You don't have no right to talk about that person, even like you don't know the history. Even though you know the history too, you don't have that right. If that brother or sister did something to you, hit them with the back chat. Get it straight now. Stop being a guy. Stop being a follower and be leaders. Or at times, at that time, you want to be a leader, be a team player. That's part of walking in the narrow road. See, there's one thing about me. I give myself. I'm living proof. Every time I say living proof, and I'm going to keep on saying that. Because I want people in the chat or even outside that they have problems. And also that certain people don't respect them, don't respect their existence. I want to tell you, you're on the right path. And the ones who cause harm to you, family, clergymen, whatever it is, get them out. Get them out. You will get no, you will get you will get it. You will get props because you do what's good. And maybe you're not going to get it when you feel time is right, but you keep on doing it. Your time will come. Your time will come. Your time will come. No matter if you're man or woman. And I'm talking about humanity now. Now, why I'm sorry I said, like this before, because we're going backwards. Now I'm talking about our people now. We going backwards. You know, you got some righteous ones, they live in somebody else's house, or they live in a room or something, or they sharing people, alternative lifestyle, but these are the same people got the nerve to talk about people. And the people that they talking against, they have their stuff together. Not everything, but at least they live better than the one unrighteous one. But the unrighteous one trying to put it at, I'm living better than you, and you know you don't. You know you don't. You know you following this oppressed system. You know you following these. You know the unrighteous. I'm talking about the unrighteous ones now. I'm gonna get to the righteous ones. Trust me, I didn't forget. I'm gonna give you props, but I want to talk to the righteous ones now. And you know deep down inside that when you fall in this force parasite narrative that you bring in, you know deep down inside in your, let me phrase that. Let me rewind that. Through your head and through your heart, when you manifest it after that, you know that's false. You know that makes you a paradise sucker scholar. I said it. A parasite sucker scholar. Only you just talk nothing but empty smoke. Only you just talking the mouth of the devil. And you want to have somebody say, yes, sir, man. Yes, sir, man. No. And us as a people and the rest of humanity, we got to see for what it is. They got to be called out. It is all about numbers. But before it's all about numbers, what we need to do, we got to take a good look at ourselves. And everything what I'm saying, it goes for me too. We cannot be stagnant of our own thinking and all of our ways, what the unrighteous have perceived to us. We cannot be stagnant. We got to be more mobile, more than ever, to rebuke what's going on. If we're going to be grown up, if we call ourselves grown up, let's be grown ups in a narrow path. Let's deal with whatever insecurity that we have to make it better for ourselves and rebuke this unrighteous. What's going on? Excuse me, with these people. And you know what's going on because I know you see it. So that means that whatever it is, that means that at times your minds play trick on you or your lens play tricks on you. See, that's what the devil wants you to do. He wants your mind and your eyes play tricks. But that's the unrighteous way. unrighteous way. The narrow way is when your lens is clear. When you see the dumbness, when you see the cunning, when you see the disrespect, when you see the deceiving, the everything you name, the backstabs. This is not the time, family, to turn your head like, hey, no, it ain't had nothing to do with me. Long as I keep on going on their platform on my platform going to the Underrated Doctor platform, he knows I'm good, and But see, that's not good enough for me. That's not good enough for the righteous ones, the ones who try to practice righteous. Because that actually let me know that you are a hypocrite. You are deflecting. See, a lot of us have to understand this too. In hindsight, we are deflecting of our actions without speaking. Let me say it again, because I have to understand this too. At times, we are deflecting of our actions without speaking. And then that moment, family, we have to take a good look at that. Are we being real faithful, trying to be in the righteous path, the narrow path that we want to be, that has structure in our life so we can gain the blessings from God and plus receive it and to help others? Because the unrighteous, they ain't going to help you. They help out the ones, but after that, there's everybody for themselves. You see how the system divides us? We say that we want to fight against white supremacy, but at the same time, what do you think you're doing? Unrighteous ones? What do you think you're doing? By your ways, you disfranchise us as a people. Unrighteous ones? What do you think you're doing that you want to pull up some news or whatever it is, and then you want to attack a person that is trying to bring true content? You are a Lucifer servant. You working with the system. And you know who controls this oppressed system? It's Satan, the devil. And through Satan, the devil, white supremacy, whatever supremacy you talk about, that comes from the devil. But you think that you're doing top-notch stuff, but you're not. But they are so righteous, people, they are scared to rebuke that. They scared to talk up. Now, why I sound so animated about this? Because personally, I've been through that. I can cause pain. But I don't want to be that no more. But at the same time, I have to protect my existence. But it's the way how to go about it. These people who they do not care. They don't care how you live. They do not care that you have problems with your family, trying to do whatever you can to make it better. They don't care from your well-being. They don't care. Long as they get you on their side, they use you and cash you away. It's like a paper towel. You take a paper towel and you sweat, you wipe your face up and you throw it in the garbage because there's no use for it. That's how they gonna do you. That's how the devil works. That's how the unrighteous works. So when we think that, oh yeah, I ain't part of no, yeah, we part of the system. Oh yeah, you're part of the press system because you practicing that is contrary that we supposed to do. And it not just happened YouTube, social media. It happened in the street too, all throughout the world. Look at the elite. They think, oh, I'm doing this, I'm getting weird stuff like that. Yeah, I'm doing this. Yeah, it's been happening for centuries, and they're frustrated. It really is. Excuse me, fam. Let me take a swig of this tea. Thank you so much, fam. Thank you very much. But their time gonna come. Their time is going to come. Now we're going to talk about the righteous one. I'm going to go back, drop back and forth for the unrighteous, connect the dots. So work with me, family, please. And thank you so much. I'm gonna shut out the ones in the chat. I'm gonna get with y'all in a few minutes, but I just want to get a few things down. Now we're gonna talk about the righteous. The righteous ones, when we find out that we did certain things that is unrighteous, it's all about transition. It's all about knowing. Get to know yourself again. And start dealing with the ugliness and get the ugliness out. Now, we are imperfect, so again, we always got to work through that. But we got to limit it. We have to limit the mistakes that we didn't have the past and walk on that narrow road of the system that we still in. So that means you got to make steps that you don't feel like doing. But in the long run, it's going to prepare for you to strive to do what's right, to strive to stand up against the unrighteous ones, the devilish ways, the worldly ways of these people that keep on throwing it at us. We have to become our own form of ourselves. We got to develop our own originality of righteousness. And we got to perfect it. It's got to be repetition all the time. Repetition all the time because the devil is on his way. The devil ain't going nowhere. So that's what I'm saying. That's when the discipline comes into factor. That's when you stand up. That's when you stick your chest in. Stick your chest out. Because the unrighteous want you to stick your chest in, so have your head down, so they can keep on hitting you. No. You stick your chest out. Have your lens clear. And walk and stand firm what you believe in. Stand firm in what's good. Stand firm in what's righteous. Stand firm in your content. Stay firm in your true commentary. That's what it's all about. Stay on your own true firm of life experience. That's what it's all about. But the sad thing about it, there are some of us, we want to play between. And when you play between, you daggling. Can't daggle no more, family. Are you going to be with the unrighteous ones that cause pain and continually? Or are you going to be with the righteous ones that's be on the narrow road? Are you willing to stand up to the unrighteous ones that cause pain? Are you willing to look at the unrighteous one in the eye, mano to mano, no matter if you a man or woman, and say what you doing is wrong? And then now I'm going back our people. What you doing is wrong. You are setting back the constant movement, the constant moving up of humanity of mountain people. You are setting us back of the human race, of the dumbness and the cunning and the disrespect that you call different people. Like I said, are we with the system or fight against it? Because the unrighteous ones, they within the system. The righteous ones, we fight against it. Because we know what's good. But we know when we fight for what's good, it's hard. The prize seems like it's far away. It's a marathon, not a sprint. See, the unrighteous, they want to sprint, but the narrow road is the marathon. Goodness for eternity. Unrighteous ones, bad for temporarily. And sometimes us righteous people, we fall off. That's very true. But we have to understand, we have to get back up and stand against the oppressed system had we seen. And we got to strive to be righteousness. And it's not easy, because sometimes our disappointment break down. Yes, I know for a fact. I'm being honest with you. Because I had to fight. No straight, no joke, family. Living proof. And sometimes there are some loved ones that we know there are some practicing unrighteous. That's all they know. So you can help them, and then they be prepared to go into righteousness. So I'm not talking about these people. I'm talking about the ones that is premeditated. They know what the hell they doing, but they don't want to change. And they want to come with this no good parasite smoke that's not going nowhere. They trying to stop you to strive what's right, because their narrative is false. They know. That's why it's so important that ever since I had this platform that it got bigger, I have an obligation to do whatever I can to bring righteousness to my platform. Wherever I cook or I bring out information and do whatever I can with the percentages of righteousness, our people, for humanity, to strengthen the relationship between the black man and the black woman and throughout humanity. We have to understand, righteous people. Oh, I'm gonna get to that, criminal. Mike touched on that. We have to understand, fam. I'm talking about the ones who practice righteousness, that is imperfect. Keep up the good work because you're doing it. Yeah, you fall off, but you know, hey, you just get back on and stay the course. Like I always say, stay the course. Keep on doing it and handpick people that's gonna give you hard, constructive lessons and words to keep you on the narrow path. We have to, I said, let me repeat it again. Maybe it's gonna sound different, but y'all get it. We have to be very selective who we want to be with. Because sometimes when we pick everybody, not everybody's gonna see our vision for righteousness. I have to learn it myself. The underrated darkness, living proof. I have to learn it myself. That's why I'm sharing it to y'all. So in case if y'all in this rut, you can get out. Y'all don't have to experience what I experience. Again, that's all about bringing true content. Not reading from a newspaper, not get from news clips, and not applying to yourself and try and make sure that we get to that as a people. You get some of them, I'm talking about the unrighteous ones. Some unrighteous ones, they get that and they don't even apply themselves and they want to knock other people down. And they come to find out they going away with the real's going on. Isn't that something? I'm going to read out the chat and I'm going to keep on going for a few minutes and I'm going to lock it down. As always, the beautiful Miss Stephanie Rice. Thank you, my sister, to come. Welcome, my beautiful one. My brother, as always, she stays sleep. TV. Thanks for coming, my brother. She and my beautiful sister, Walla. Thanks for coming back. Sorry for the inconvenience earlier. Women of the past, thank you so much, my sister, to come. And I'm going to touch on that. Welcome. Please come back. Please come back. What I think about the criminalization? Wow, that's a good question. That's another live stream. But I'm gonna do the best I can. Let me know. I know the criminalization, the mindset, and everything. All of it is not our fault. Now, the status quo want to blame us for everything. That is true. Now, do we have to have self-reliance of ourselves? We got to build that up. Yes, we have to. But at the same time, we got to know what the system had done to us. We have to understand there are other nationalities had gained their resources of our mindset and the criminalization. I'm talking about assassination of our humanity. And we gotta have this, and we got to have discussion about it. And we have to understand that there are some of us who's not willing to change, like I said before. And then they want to get caught up in this oppressed system. That's on them. And it's all about see what's wrong, woman of the past, and to understand the legislation, the mindset, the legislation, and the policies had they lay upon us for centuries. And I know we had people that in the political realm in our community, they don't want to do nothing about it. So for me, what we need to do, we got to cast them out and groom some candidates that is willing to stick up for our matters, our issues in our community. And the ones who come home that do their time, we got to make sure so they could be in the positive aspect. So that means we got to fight within the system more so we can gain more leverage and resources so we can all prosper. So again, my sister, woman of the past, there's a lot of work we got to do. But at the same time, I'm not going to put all of it as our fault. No, it ain't. Too easy. That's what they want. Like I said before, the unrighteous ones, that's what they want us to do. We want to put everything on the positive, but they don't want to own up for what they did through their devilish, worldly attitudes and their ways and their policies. And that's why the human family, and we're in despair. Because monkey see, monkey do, right? Hey, why I gotta strive for righteousness? It's hard. I might as well go for unrighteousness. You know, they get away murder, but all right, to sir, so you can't blame. But at the end of the day, you none but a Lucifer servant, like I said before. And then then the devil gonna kill you. And he don't kill, he gonna kill your soul. So you could die slowly. And after that, hopefully you can rely on God to help resurrect you so you could strive to do what's right. But sometimes it be too late. Because we want to be part of the system. So bad that we fail to realize that we could get taken out. And on the devil, he just gonna line the necks. The devil used us as an assembly line. But see, when you walk into righteousness, when you be around people, they pick you up. They see your potential, even though you don't see it yourself, but they see some good in you and they stick by you. They work with you. No matter maybe what ills they have for themselves. But see, that goes to show that's character. They got character, people. They know what they did wrong. They got themselves together, do what's right, and then they still help out others. That's what I want to be. And I know the people in the chat, I know y'all doing it too. Because I see your example. By your example, being here right now is help prepare me to fight more harder against the system, this worldly system that the devil trying to take us out in. That's inspiration right there. And I'm not just saying to say that, I'm dead serious. I could have got down when my live stream went out. I called Verizon. The brother, she say, see, we talk about it. But I was determined to get on tonight because it was important. Not just for me, but whoever goes through things. We have to understand, define what's right or wrong. We have to understand. I'm not just talking about just YouTube and social media, but I'm talking about throughout the world. There are people who don't have nothing that are miserable. I'm not talking about the ones who don't have nothing. They try to do whatever they can to survive. I'm not talking about them. No, not talking about them at all. I'm talking about the ones who deliberately trying to hurt the good ones, who trying to throw blasphemy of people. And just remember this, unrighteous ones. When you keep on throwing this blasphemy, I mean. When you keep on throwing unlawlessness, when you keep on throwing back conniving, and all wrap up in one, a falsified parasite, all wrap in one, premeditated. Just understand, when the righteous one get tired, we clapping back. We clapping back for righteousness. We clapping back to protect our right of our existence to work within righteousness of the narrow path. And to understand, unrighteous ones, you don't have no right to say anything after that, because you refuse to change, to be on the narrow road of righteousness, of good things and great things, of real content in your life. See, the unrighteous ones, y'all, you're dealing with the falsified parasite content. There's no growth on there. There's no growth. You're going to be stagnant. And all you're going to do is keep on going down and down and down till the devil is going to say, and the system with it that are oppressed, that's still oppressed, going to throw you in the garbage and throw you in the hell where you belong. You might not die, but you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. You nothing but a lint on a rug. That the vacuum cleaner of righteousness just vacuum you up, and that's all it is. And the ones who practice righteousness, I'm talking about the ones who listen from the outside. And the ones in the chat, I know each and every one of y'all. I'm proud of y'all. Keep it up. If anybody have not acknowledged y'all, I acknowledge y'all. Keep on bringing that content. Don't be afraid to stand up for what's right. Because the unrighteous puppeteers is working. They got their strings up. The devil got their strings up. And he working on them to help cloud it up. The righteous ones that's in the narrow road. And the sad thing about it, they winning. That's the sad thing about it. And it's going to take each and every one of us to correct that. It's going to take each and every one of us to correct that. Now, just like I said, I'm gonna say a few things, and I'm gonna do my shutout, and I'm gonna put this as ghost. Now, don't be surprised that they were right this minute, got their puppeteers. You're gonna be on that evil circus. Now that's what he wants to do. He wants to speed it up so we can miss the signs. See, again, when you're on a narrow road, it helps to slow your mind down. And you tend to, now lenses be clearer. Let me say it again. It helps us slow our mind down, our mindset. We see clearer, and we become manifested. We do things clearer. We have a conscience. So the questions that we're going to ask ourselves, I'm talking about the ones outside. What road you want to join? You want to join the unrighteous ones of the broader road or the narrow road of righteousness? Despite we imperfect, that's the road we should be on. The ones that want to be on the other road, let them see for what it is and stand up for justice, for righteousness within ourselves, our family, and the ones that have the same mindset to fight for justice of righteousness. And us as melanin people of my hashtag say, matter of fact, I'm going to read it out. My first hashtag, family. Let's get another championship for our existence. Second hashtag, Black people. We are part of humanity too. I'm going to say it again. First hashtag, family. Let's get another championship for our existence. Lastly, second hashtag, Black people. We are part of humanity too. We do have choices, family. We have choices. Let's use and choose and think our choices very, very carefully. I'm gonna read the chat out. I'm gonna read the chat out. She stay sleep. Thank you. Subscribe to my brother, Sheena Waller. Subscribe to her. Stephanie Rice. Subscribe to my sister, the beautiful one. Women of the past. Thank you, my sister. Subscribe to her. Great work. Keep on bringing that positive and encouragement to our community. Thank you, sister, and the rest too. And for me, the underrated darkness, always good to announce yourself. Long as you keep it humble, like I always do. The underrated darkness. The well-rounded Chef JT. And the chocolate salt lounge. On behalf of the people, please share this. Let's get them likes up. Very much appreciated. Thanks for joining. And family, let's rebuke these unrighteous ones that's causing harm of our growth of righteousness. Thanks again. Thank you. Appreciate that. Woman of the past, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Thank y'all. justice, for righteousness, peace, and I am Ghost. Again, justice for righteousness, and I am Ghost.